Welcome, guys, to my Get Out of That podcast night, episode number 1. Just like I promised, this is a replay from Monday's podcast. This is a replay for those who missed it. I'm just putting it out there on Facebook, but it's not going to be on Facebook all the time. So I'm just putting it out there for one time only. So those who listen to my podcast, it's very important that you do because it has to deal with credit and financing, getting your credit straight, getting your money straight. You know what I mean? Well, anyway, basically on the screen you can see my ebook, and you can get it on Amazon. All you have to do is scan the QR code, and on the other side you can see another QR code where you can book me. If you have any credit issues, book me. I'm available Mondays through Sundays. All you have to do is just go to the website that you see on the screen, icrfinancialfitness.com. Go there, scroll down, and you can see what day and time I'm available. Okay, so let's get started. Welcome guys to ICR Financial Fitness. That's my organization, and basically I'm gonna be here introducing my ebook and also my book that I have on Amazon. It's called 101 Simple Fast Fixes to Boost Your Credit Score. Okay, so what I'm gonna be discussing today is basically the table of contents, what the book is gonna be about. You know, all the topics of what the book is going to be about, and also the introduction of what the book is going to be about. Okay? So basically, I'm going to be reading the introduction of my book and table of contents. So anybody that wants to read the entire book, all they have to do is just, text the number 7 to the number that you see on the screen. Text the number 7 to the number that you see on the screen. You know, and those who text that number, they're gonna get a link back, and all you have to do is just register to my private credit secret group, where you're gonna get, the chance to read my entire book, you know, for free. You know, and those who read the book are gonna learn how to repair the credit themselves. Okay, so basically, it's called 101 Simple Facts Fixes to Boosting Your Credit Score. A table of contents. Introduction is going to be pages 1 to 34. The huge introduction. And basically, the introduction is going to explain to you about my story and how I got, how I was in debt and how I got out of debt, and also how my credit was messed up and how I fixed it. Okay, so that's why the introduction is pretty long. The basic pages. To start the basics of repairing your credit, it's pages 35 to 38. The best ways to boost your credit score is pages 39 to 40. Pages 41 to 44 it's going to show you how to keep your credit score safe. Pages 45 to 48 is going to show you to avoid common credit score mistakes. Pages 49 to 52 it's going to show you how to deal with your credit report and to deal with your credit score. Pages 53 to 55 is going to show you how to deal with credit score after a big problem. Pages 56 to 59 is going to show you how to deal with professionals and credit health. Pages 60 to 64 is going to show you general good financial habits, build credit score, and how to build your credit score. Pages 65 to 68 is going to show you to think like a lender. Pages 69 through 70 is going to show you how to develop and organize a strategy to repair your credit score. Pages 71 and 72, it's going to show you loans and your credit score. How that works. Pages 73 to 74, it's going to show you how to make credit repair easier on yourself. Pages 75 to 79, it's going to show students credit repair dealing with debt. Pages 80 to 81, it's going to show you credit repair and your emotions. Pages 80 through 82 to 85, parting credit tips. It's going to show you parting credit tips conclusion. And then the rest of the pages, 86 to 161, which is the longest, it's going to show you simple credit 5 steps to a 720, 800 plus credit score guide. And that's what my table of contents is. So now what I want you to do is please take a moment and read this entire book and pay very good attention to what I have to say before you take any of these 101 credit fixer steps below. So I'm going to stop there and I'm going to explain to you a little bit more what the book is going to be about. So basically the book, I wrote it as a learn by doing book. Basically, I started to do these strategies that I learned, how to fix my credit, how to get out of debt, and things like that. And day by day, I was writing it down. Things, some of the important things that you need to know. How to learn the process, how to repay your credit, how to learn the process, how to increase your credit, how to build credit. All those processes I wrote them down. And also the process on how to get out of debt, without bankruptcy. Okay, so basically, that's basically what my book is going to be about. And those who read the entire book, I guarantee you they're going to learn something from it that is going to help them, with their lifestyle. Okay, So again, please take a moment and read this entire book. Pay very good attention to what I have to say before you take any of these 101 credit fixing steps below. So we are one, one of many. You know, we think differently. We have different color of skin, but we have the same red blood running in our veins. I have not seen any alien with blue blood yet. Just a joke. It might be different blood type, but we are all the same. We are humans, created by God. God taught us to love each other, not hate each other. God sacrificed himself for all of us to live in this world. I'm going to continue in part 2 in the next video. You have a great day. Welcome guys. This is part two of the first video, of the introduction. I'm still looking into the introduction of my book. So anybody that's seen the first video, this is the second one. This is the second part of the introduction of my book. So let's continue where we left off. We have to learn how to be more satisfied, grateful, and thankful for what we have now, but continue to pursue our purpose in life. Life is a powerful word for us to have faith in our lives, to live our life with faith, awareness, and abundance on what's around you and beside you. It's what keeps us alive. Being alive is breathing and feeling good about yourself. It's what brings you life. If you feel me, give me an amen. You know, wherever you see this video, there's a comment section. Press like, ring the bell. The Facebook, click like, YouTube, ring the bell, so you can get more content of what I'm talking about. Okay, give me an amen, give me a comment, right? If you feel me, we are one. We are one of many. You know, we are one of many people, many people. God created us and gave us all of gift, which is life. We all need to appreciate, be grateful, and unite together to make our world and this world a better place for our kids. You know, we are all alone together. We can change the world together. Dividing our world is not survive. Will not survive. We are one created equal. We think differently, we dream differently, but together we can change the world. The world is all about money, but money can't solve everything in this world. Unity, faith, love can solve things that are not right in our world. It's we, the people, not them. Without us, they will be struggling like most of us are doing right now. When we shop, we don't think. Most of us just purchase the product that's on demand. And when we do that, we make them richer and us poorer. What we have to do as consumers is to change our mindset on the things we shop on. We have to learn how to keep more of our money and not spend more of our money. We have to really decide if we need it or really want it. Also, if it's going to benefit you or me when you buy it. When we change our mindset on shopping the right way, on things that we really need and not want, then we will change the game in our favor, not theirs. We are one of many. In order to change our mindset, we need to think like they do. good education can get you somewhere, but only somewhere. You know, as you begin to get a career or a good job, you're obligated to pay a Kassan for the rest of your working days. Then on top of that, you have to pay on Kassan 40% of your taxes. And then you left off with one third of your money in the bank. Even probably less than that nowadays, how the economy is now, you know, with everything going up, prices going up and things like that. Nowadays, that's nothing because there's so much demand on products and services, and the price is going up. The price is going up, and you as consumers will consume less money to make ends meet. Less money to make ends meet. We as consumers need to learn how to keep more of our money, keep more of our money, not overspend our money. We as people have to learn the 12 foundations of life. I'm going to give you four very important ones, which are health, wealth, love, and happiness. The other eight are inside these other four, you know. As you continue reading the book, you'll find out which ones are the rest. We also have to learn good financial education skills that can get you on the journey to real pursuit of our success and happiness in our lives. Your life, my life. Again, we are one of many. Have you seen Uncle Sam yet? Have you seen him? I haven't seen him at all. Yet, I have not seen him since 1913, which I was never born that year. Another joke. All he does is take, and don't give a dime back to us. All he does is laugh at us when we do things wrong, like spending more of our money instead of keeping more of our money. Like the use of credit cards the wrong way instead of using them the right way. Don't you see? If you think at the end of the year, when you do your taxes, and then get a return back on your taxes, you are mistaken. You get your taxes, all you do is give it back to them again. So why do your taxes at the end of the year and give your money back to them? That's what most people do. You know? After COVID-19, the entire world changed. Now, before there was demand for the things that you need to buy, like paper toiletries, paper towel, disinfectant, water, food, and so on. But now the demand is less because there are more essential things that you need now, and companies don't have enough for everyone. So what they do is package less of the same food items and essential things you need and raise the price higher. And we are so ignorant that we need to buy it, and we do. You know, if you have experienced this when you are going to shop on restaurants, buy things in supermarkets, in a store, clothing place. Things are getting shrunk, especially with the food industry and also with the cleaning industry too. Those two things are getting shrunk and you're paying the same amount of money for less things. If you have experienced that, leave me a comment below. I think you did. I've been experiencing that every time I shop. You know, look at the gas; it's so high. That people can afford it, you know. So most of that is basically the economy, you know, pushing for electric cars, which that's the future. Right? I could talk about that a whole bunch of times. You know? But let's continue. It makes me think, if the demand for essential items we used to buy for less, don't you think we should pay less taxes? Again, give me a comment. Don't you think we should pay less taxes if we're paying for things that we used to buy with more things in it, and now it's less things in it, and we're still buying it? It's crazy, right? It's just crazy. I just don't understand it. The proper way to do your taxes is to do a strategy that scores an instant pay raise to you. The way to do that will be to find your actual number. Redo your W-4 form again. Most people do their W-4 on the first day that they work, you know, when they sign the application. And then after that, they've been working for 5 years, 10 years, 11 years, 20 years, and they never recheck it again or rechange it. You know, you need to change it because your number changes. You know, you're probably losing on taxes. Probably paying too much taxes, you probably have to get less. I have to pay probably have to pay less taxes, and you're still paying for more taxes. You know, see the W-4 form again, so you can fill out the taxes the right way and get your tax money every week and get paid now instead of getting your taxes at the end of the year. I did this. I found my number. My number is number 8. You know, and that's what you have to put in your taxes. You know, I had to put in my taxes number 8, and then when that happened, every week I used to get more money back. I got like $100 to $150 more in my paycheck. So I created my own raise just by redoing my W-4 form. Anybody wants to learn that? You know, join my group. You know, text the number 7 to the number that you see on the screen and join my group, and I can teach you how to do that. Okay? If you get your taxes every week, you will instantly get a pay raise of about $100 to $1,000 a month in your job without asking your boss. You see, most people that have been working for the same company for over 10 years just fill out the W-4 form when they get hired. Most of them are losing a lot of money because they are overpaying the government more taxes instead of less. This is because they probably filled up their W-4 tax form wrong. If you redo your W-4 the right way with the instant payment strategy that the IRS doesn't tell you about, but they do know, then you start to pay less taxes because you are getting your taxes now, not later. However, at the end of the year, when you do your taxes, you will get paid less on your federal tax return, which is common sense, and most of the time, more on your state tax return. You know, the reason you're getting paid federal less is because you're getting your taxes ahead of time every week on your paycheck. Okay? Want to know more about that? Again, text the number 7 on the number that you see on the screen. Right? You're gonna get a link where to sign up for my group, where to register for my group. But that's okay because with the extra instant pay raise money, you can pay off your old debts and also pay your bills on due time and also keep more of that money for emergency purposes or an overdue vacation or a time passing cash flow, own business that can have that money invested worked for more money that can outlive your future retirement. You see, I did this, and when I did this, I used that money wisely. I used that money to catch up with my credit cards and to get out of debt. And I did it for a while. I've been doing it for a while, you know. And again, I was in debt $300,000, and I found out how to get out of it with no bankruptcy. You know, I was in credit debt also, all combined. You know, and I found out how to get out with no bankruptcy just by using my job money. You know, and other strategies that I can teach you if you have financial distress. See, they want us to think that without that, the world will be worse. Let me explain myself. They want us to think that without that, there's good credit, bad credit, good debt, bad debt. Uncle Sam has bad debt. There's any bad credit that is good for him too. You know, good credit and good debt are still good for him. So no matter what, Uncle Sam always wins the game. No matter what, he always wins the game. For us, bad debt, bad credit is not good for us. The world is based on money, credit, and the three E's, which is the energy, social, environment, economy. And that's the way it has always been since the 1800s. You see, in order for the world economy to function the right way, there has to be some debt to it. Because for them, more debt equals more money for them, more government grants, more bonds, more credit, more investments, and so on and so on. Why do you think we are all getting stimulus checks? That's the question. Leave a comment. Leave a comment why. I'll wait a little while. Comment why. Leave me a comment why, guys. Leave me a comment why. So, excuse me. So, did anybody answer my question? Why do you think we all getting stimulus checks? You know, it's for them, not us. The reason I say the entire three stimulus checks that they gave us is that they get their money back with interest as soon as we as consumers spend it on the things we need to get or pay on. Right now. So what happened? We all got our money. Still getting it. People still getting it. And what's going on? Prices are going up on groceries, essential products, on everything. Cable, light, everything. You know, water bill, everything. Gas, everything is going up. So did they get their money back? I think so. You know. So, you know, the reason I say the entire three stimulus checks that they gave us is that they get their money back with interest as soon as we as consumers spend it on the things we need to get or pay on. You know, they never lose, guys. They never lose. We are the ones that always lose if we continue to do the same thing they want us to do every day, every year, every month. You know, it's been over 85 years and nothing has changed for us, but only for the rich. Since 1933, there has been a law that's part of the President Roosevelt's New Deal on financial debt being controlled for the past 85 plus years. Financial debt being controlled for the past 85 plus years. That's our financial debt, guys. But there are legal tender ways that you can dissolve your debt with Uncle Sam. Where there's a will, there's a way. And I found out the way to do it. 2004 to 2008, I was in debt. The debt was an investment that went bad. In 2005, I purchased a four-family house with no money down for $300,000. You know, just pay a good attention so you can see how I got out of my $300,000 weight of debt. I was in 2004 to 2008 in less than 7 years. Okay? I discovered loophole, debt-free law, and the strategy that if you do it right, you can get out of debt. Again, let me explain to you in full details how I got out of debt. In 2004, I was $300,000 in debt. I tried the traditional way to get out of debt. For those who don't know, lawyers, financial accountants, consolidating companies and credit repair businesses and so on. You know, I'm gonna stop here and we're gonna continue in the next session, which will be part 3 of my introduction of how I got out of debt. Okay. So all you have to do, if you wanna find out how I got out of debt, is tune in to session number 3. You have a great day. How you doing, guys? This is Carlos from ICR Financial Fitness. So this is part three of my introduction of my book. You know, I was in the topic of how I got out of debt and how I fixed my credit. Those are the two topics that are next on what I'm gonna read about. So here we go. You know, so again, this is where I was. In 2004 through 2008, I was in debt. The debt was an investment that went bad. In 2004, I purchased a four-family house with no money down for $300,000. Just paid good attention so you can see how I got out of my $300,000 weight of debt I was in 2004 through 2008 in less than 7 years. How I dissolved a loophole debt-free law and the strategy that if you do it right now, you can get out of that. Again, let me explain to you in full detail how I got out of that. In 2004, I was $3,000 in debt. I tried the traditional way to get out of debt. For those who don't know, lawyers, financial accountants, consolidating companies, credit repair businesses, and so on. Lost my 12-year-old job, my house, my car, everything. Until one day I said, enough is enough. There has to be another way to get out of this financial situation. One day I was surfing the net and purchased a book called The Credit Secret Bible. As soon as I listened to the audio CD and read the entire book, I instantly knew what I had to do to get out of the financial stress mess that I was in. So there was a very important chapter that said, if you're in financial distress and you try everything to get out of it and nothing worked, just gather up all your debts and expenses, credit reports, and all important documents with a very deep felt hardship letter that he can ignore, and then make two copies of all the documents you send to them, to the AG, basically, AG Attorney General. Then send them to your local Attorney General's office via certified mail. You know, so the Assistant Attorney General and also the Attorney General can see your financial situation, and they can possibly help you establish a debt freedom case that they can take care of your financial issues. That's what I did. It worked. I was so excited that the same day I began to organize all my debts and all my documents, credit reports, and wrote a hardship letter about my financial situation. Then I put all my documents in a certified mail yellow large envelope and rushed the documents to my local AG to see if he can help me get out of this mess. About a month later, I received an important letter, which I still have from the Attorney General, stating that he was going to take my case and help me with my financial situation. I was so excited and relieved that finally someone that I can trust was going to help me get out of the messy financial situation I was in. Then, about 2 months later, I received another letter from the AG stating that my mortgage and car note has been cleared and negotiated with the creditors as insolvent to pay my debts. But I have to negotiate a payment plan to pay off my creditors, excluding my mortgage, my car, notes, and loans. So now I was so eager to start to take action on what I learned in the book. I began to negotiate each debt one at a time by a method called debt stacking negotiations, debt accelerator, to build wealth. I began to search for more ways to negotiate and accelerate my debts and repair my credit status myself by following every method inside the Credit Secret Bible book. This book taught me an accidental credit and debt elimination course that I purchased online called TDWC. It stands for Transforming Debt into Wealth. This course helped me in so many ways. This course helped me be more disciplined in organizing my debts expenses. It also helped me on how to repair my credit status, show me ways on how to invest $100 a month on a simple method called Boy Bank for myself, and also helped me establish my own personal financial education credit building business too. I began establishing my business just by sharing everything that I learned in the Credit Secret Bible book and on the TWS freedom course I invested for $100. I will continue part 4. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Welcome to part 4 of my introduction of my book. It's a long introduction, guys, you know, but it's very informative introduction. It's things that I went through to get out of debt and to fix my credit. Okay, guys. So let me continue where I left off. The book taught me an accidental credit and debt elimination course that I purchased online called TDWS. The Credit Secret Bible book. It taught me how to, you know, get into a course called TDWS, which stands for Transforming Debt into Wealth, which I still have that course. It's very informative. Anybody that wants to know more about that course, you know, text the number 7 to the number that you see on the screen. All right? Text the number 7 to the number that you see on the screen, which is 1-855-964-4133. Text the number 7 only to 1-855-964-4133. When you join my group, you're gonna get the information, you know, of the book, how I fixed my credit, and how I got out of debt, and also the TDWS course that I took. All right. See, this course helped me in so many ways. This course helped me be more disciplined in organizing my debts expenses. It also helped me on how to repair my credit status. Show me ways on how to invest $100 a month on a simple method called Boy, Bank on Yourself. And it also helped me establish my own personal financial education credit builder business too. Again, I began establishing my business just by sharing everything that I learned in the Credit Secret Bible book and on the TWS Debt Freedom course. I invested for $300. That was the best investment that I have done because it has helped me establish my own business, financial literacy business, and also credit repair business, all combined into one. I began to teach and help some of my close friends, family members, and coach other people that were in financial distress too. You know, in 2008, I was not debt free, but I had a mind, econ, cash flow manager, personal financial, and MWR financial success debt elimination income shifting plan that I still continue to use to reach my debt freedom dollar number plan and retire dollar number plan to pursue debt freedom happiness and change my entire lifestyle. I did not stop there. I continued to search the web to see if there were other financial literacy businesses that would like to help me fund my business and expose and expand my business products and services to mainstream public level. Besides the internet, click the full story continues here, you know, with another great book that everyone needs to read and they don't want you to know, called A Guide to a United Personal Financial Success Educated Nation for a Better Purpose um, in this world, for a better prosperous world. My bad. That's the first of many financial education books I wrote myself. Now I am going to tell you a little bit about my business. So, guys, that was the introduction of how, different ways how I got at that and how I fixed my credit. Now I'm going to tell you more about my business, what my business is all about, you know, about my organization. Welcome to Get Out of Debt Academy, EDU. It's my educational financial literacy classes and courses I offer to my clients and students. I do charge for the full financial literacy courses and the simple credit repair builder AI software and financial services that I have created with the help of other financial education organizations that help me on the journey to establish my personal interactive credit repair financial fitness education business. I I know from experience that debt problems can be overwhelming. Over 1 million people and counting need personal financial literacy that help and assistance in the USA. And I offer, and I can't do it alone, you know, so I am recruiting people, at least 10 people to help me to learn what I'm doing, and get paid also. But, you know, and I offer personal financial literacy that help and advice to thousands of people every day. By working closely with the top debt solution companies, I offer my clients free and partial personal financial literacy debt and credit repair advice and free paid personal financial money ed one-on-one courses to give you a new start and a new financial attitude on a proven strategies on how to control your credit, your debts, your investments, and your household and your overall health too. You know, there's a little bit, free courses that I offer, mini courses that I offer. Advanced courses I do charge, okay? To make, to let guys know. If you want to get out of that, but don't know which way to turn, I will find you the cheapest, easiest debt solution. Because if you're in debt, you don't want to pay a lot of money to get out of debt. You can't afford it. So what I did for my financial situation, I found a way how you can pay for somebody to help you get out of debt, but not as much money as a financial advisor is going to charge you. Okay, because every case is different. I compare debt health solutions to find the right one for you. Unlike other debt management companies, I work with regulated consumer credit license, credit repair, and debt management organization. By contacting us today, you'll be taking the first step to debt-free future for you and your family. Now, let me give you some simple debt advice. If you have a problem with your debts, get a debt academy, which that's not my organization. That's a group that I have, an academy that I have that has a lot of financial literacy courses from all different companies that I've learned, different ways and strategies how to get out of debt. And what happens is they put out a lot of free financial literacy courses for people that are not financially IQ to get a financial literacy IQ education, the beginning of it, you know. But ICR Financial Fitness, which is my organization, will help you find the best affordable solution that is right for you. So basically, my organization, ICR Financial Fitness, it stands for Interactive Credit Repair Financial Fitness, which is an interactive credit repair company that's going to teach you about financing, financial literacy, and also it's going to teach you how to get fit too. All those three things in one company, you know. So ICR Financial Fitness will help you find the best affordable solution that's right for you. Our aim is to help you not bury you in more debt or mess up your credit more than what it is. This is what we do. This is how I help my clients. Reduce your monthly payments. Stop creditors taking enforcement action against you. Regain control of your finances. Teach you about personal financial literacy. The 10-step financial IQ courses are the following. We are going to learn how to create credit and debt elimination, money hedging new habits. You're going to learn the ins and outs of credit and debt restoration strategies and much more. You're going to learn how to build endurance, confidence, good health, love, wealth, happiness, and spirituality, and a future legacy for your kids. You're going to learn how to invest in two investment strategies that are going to be tax free for a real good life retirement that has nothing to do with investing in stock market, 401k, real estate, and so on. You're going to learn how to be more effective listener and communicator with yourself and others. You're going to learn how to overcome life challenges and resolve conflicts to a better, good life. You're going to learn the real new rules of money that we're never taught in school. Never taught. You're going to learn how to save money on your taxes by a three-step strategy that most of us ignore. You're going to learn how to establish your own home-based business and also market the home-based business that can eventually in the future help you reach your financial definite purpose in your life. You're going to learn how to focus and accomplish your goals in 67 steps with us, not alone. I advise you on the full range of personal financial debt solutions, including debt relief orders, debt management, credit repair bankruptcy, trust deeds, administration orders, and debt consolidation. If you require advice on that or need to talk to someone confidentially about your options, there's no need to wait. Just book a confidential appointment with me. I'm available Mondays through Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., guys. I'm the only organization that's open up to 10 p.m., guys, Mondays through Saturdays. Okay? I will provide you with the same simple debt education that I was taught and much more, as well as providing free debt advice to those that need help today. I also aim to prevent future debt problems through my research and financial education initiative that I was taught. And I created a financial smart money program called Interactive Credit Repair Financial Fitness Smart Money Ed 101 Mayfair for Life Personal Financial Success Program and mini course that I provide for free for my clients and future students. My mission is to teach everyone personal financial literacy strategies to everyone. They are going to show you how to spend less, make extra income, and create money working from your future assets that can outlast your future retirement. Therefore, keeping and investing more of your money now to accelerate your retirement goals and expectations. Discover the rewards of a university for your very own customized personal financial success, good life, empowerment certificate. I can show you how to advance your financial IQ and kickstart your credit and much more. That's only if you are ready to listen and learn by doing the same things that I learned to get out of debt and rebuild my credit status from 550 score to 720 plus score. I am willing to teach and I help those folks who have time are ready to change their mindset and be disciplined and take action to get out of debt, rebuild their credit, and start to establish new time passive income wealth that can outlast your retirement and build a future legacy for your kids. You see, every holiday we have money to spend, but then he takes everything that we spend our money on, and then he takes from our birthdays. Don't forget holidays like Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. All he does is take, 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 take. From groceries to your home bills, your car bill, your debts, then your credit cards. He continues to take and take and take. And even from your tax return, Uncle Sam takes and takes and takes and gives nothing to us in return. On tax time, he takes what we get at the end of the year, a third of our taxes, and then he takes again. Every day he takes because all we do is give and give instead of learning how to keep and keep. Then when we get our tax return and we give it back to him every year, and Kusan gets 100% of global money back. It's time for us to think like they do, because if we don't, we are going to continue to work and work, give and give, and not invest in our financial structure to better our lives. We as consumers, that's what we are for them. We are just a number for them. From your social security to your bank account to your car insurance policies to your credit score and so on and so on and so on. We are just for the number game. It's for them. We need to think out of the box, because we are all living inside a box. We need to own what we purchase. It's not hard to figure it out. Where we live in a box, where we watch TV is in a box, when we surf the web is in a box, when we are on our cell phone is in a small box. This is just a philosophical sample of how we all live and how they see us. We as people need to learn how to leverage other people's money, keep more of our money, and make our money work for our money, for later in the future it can outlive and build wealth and a legacy for our families. We need to own it, not owe it. We as people need to learn how to own things, not own things. When we start to own something, it's yours. You can control it and run it like you want to run it. Work on your time, not their time. Time is more valuable than money, because when you work on your time, you can control it. When you work on their time, you cannot control it. We as people need to establish our own things and work on passive time to establish a new passive income. We need to bank on us, not them. All they do is take, take, take since 1920, 1933. Those were the bad years, which was the Great Depression, similar to what's going on right now. So who's bailing us out? Uncle Sam? The answer is no one can bail us out. We have to find ways to protect our money, control our money, keep more of our money, invest our money the right way to outlive our retirement and leave a legacy to our family, to protect them from future financial crisis or health crisis that we are going through right now. So I have a question. The question is, anybody that's watching this video, do you have at least $2,000 to $5,000 in emergency money saved up just in case you run into a financial crisis or a health emergency crisis? Let me know. Leave me a comment below. You know, subscribe to my YouTube page. Click the logo that you see on the screen, the ICR logo, and subscribe to my YouTube page if you're interested in more content of what I'm talking about. Okay, so that's the question. Do you have 2,000 to at least $5,000 in your bank account right now for emergency purposes only? Emergency purposes only. I'm not talking about money that you saved up just for whatever. I'm talking about emergency money. You know, let me know. Leave me a comment on my Facebook page, on my YouTube page, my Twitter page. Just leave me a comment there. You know, that was the question. So let's continue. I'm gonna wait for a little while until you answer the questions for me. Give you a timer here. Thank you for those who answer my questions. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Joe. Bill. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Boy, there was a lot of answers there. But we'll work for it. You know, a lot of people said no. A lot of people said no. Oh, no, no, not enough, not enough, not enough, not enough. No, no, not enough. All right, let's continue. Well, I do. I find a way. I found a way how to do it. You know, I found a way how to do it. You know, for a long time, I have saved that specific money for emergency purposes, especially with this COVID that's going on, still going on, and I still have money left over. Thanks God. You know, if you want to know how different ways on how to do that, just let me know. Again, join my Smart Money Credit Secret Hope group. You know, all you have to do is just text the number 7. Text the number 7 only, the number 7, to 1-855-964-4133. Now let's continue. This is gonna get more exciting for you guys. See, I see it like this. There are too many of us, too many, and there will not be enough money to support every one of us. We need to help others that can help themselves. If we begin to do that, things will change. So what about us? That's the question. What about us? You know, they don't care about us, guys. They don't. You know, we're just fuzzy numbers inside a box for them all. They do is take and take and take. What we do, we give and give. We as people need to learn how to keep more of our money. Keep more of our money. We continue to demand things and we rely on what we need instead of what we really want, then things will not change. When we learn the foundation of how money really works, then we will learn how to control more of our money and spend less money than we will start to win the money credit banking game. But if we continue to give and give, they will continue to take and take and win the game. Will you rather give, take, or keep? Another question. Would you rather give your money away or keep more of your money? Let's see. A lot of keeps. A lot of keeps. But I bet you're not keeping it. I bet you're not keeping more of your money. Putting your money in, saving your money in the bank is not keeping your money. You know? For me, my definition of keeping my money is putting my money in a safe place where I can't even use a dime with it, you know, and just continue to put in more money into that safe place, but I cannot use it as long as it's an emergency. That's keeping your money, right? That's keeping more of your money. Another one is investing on an organization that's going to give you more money in return. then you can keep more of that money that you're gonna get. Another one is if you have a job, one job, and then you got a side gig going. Instead of using your side gig money, you use your side gig money to keep more of that money instead of saving that money. So keep and save are two different things. Saving your money is saving your money in the bank. Keeping your money is keeping your money in a safe place where you can continue putting money in so it could accumulate during the weeks, the months, the years. Just to explain myself. Alright, guys? Again, but if we continue to give and give and give, they will continue to take and take and take and win the game. Again, would you rather give, take, or keep your money? I rather keep and take than give to those who can save or live the way you live. God gave every single one of us a gift, which is life. We all have something special within us. We just have to find special thing, that special thing that we have inside us. When we all learn to have faith in God and believe and donate more time to ourselves and less time to our job, that's when things will get better for all of us. I'm not saying to quit your job. Your job is essential to you. You need to work, to make ends meet. But try not to focus only on your job. You know, if you lose your job, then you lose everything. So you have to try to find a way to get a plan B or C, just in case you lose your job. Something that can protect you for the next 6 to a year. Before you get another job. Am I explaining myself right? Let me know. Give me a comment below. Alright? Give me a comment below. That's when things will get better for all of us. God tests us to see how faithful we are to Him. All He wants us to have true time and faith in Him and ourselves. Because for them, we are many. But to Him, we are only one. Everyone that feels me, give me an amen. Give me amen. See how many amens I'm gonna get in the comment section. Amen. Amen. Comment section. Amen. 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 Thank you. 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 Whew. So you feel me? It's true. What I'm saying, it's true. We all have a gift and a reason to be in this world, which is to pursue happiness. That's what we as people want in our lives. It's what we do good versus what we do bad. Life is one. And when you live your life and are treated as pursuit to fulfill your goals and dreams, then you will begin to have a purpose to live your life. Okay? Now, enough about me and my business. Here's the introduction of what the 101 Simple Facts Fixes to Repay Your Credit is going to be all about. Please read the entire book so you can learn all the credit repair secrets, steps, tricks, and strategies that I was taught and will not be taught in schools yet because they say it is too expensive for these smart money financial literacy classes and courses to be taught in school. Then that's BS. I took most of these courses courses for free. Some I paid $300, some I paid $100, but most of them were free. But now there are so many free financial literacy smart money games and courses for kids and teens and adults that most people don't know because they are so busy working and don't have time to find them and take them. You know, well, I made it so easy for everyone that wants to take these financial smart money courses and classes in a USB flash drive. You know, but I can't give you it for free. You know, I sell to those folks that have the time to take these courses that are over $600 for much less than your cable. If you are interested in them, let me know. Most of these courses are learned by doing video digital courses. Now, let me know who's interested. You know, leave me a comment if you're interested. Jill interested, Mary interested, Joe interested, Bill interested, Lisa interested, okay, Diana interested, Mark is interested. Okay. Now about me. Let's get into the introduction, which that will be in the next part of this video session. Here goes part number 5 about my book introduction. We are almost to the stretch. Again, guys, thank you for tuning in. This is my Get Out of Debt podcast night first episode, which is basically the introduction of my credit boost book. Now let's continue to part 5.
credit secrets are in the book, guys.
Welcome back, guys, to my other part of my introduction. This will be the final introduction of my book. Sorry that it was so long, but you know, I think it was very informative for you guys. Again, anybody that wants to join my smart money credit group, you know, uh, which it's gonna be embedded into my credit boost experience Q&A podcast. It's gonna be all combined, you know, just like this book. It's gonna be part of my podcast, my credit boost experience podcast. You know, is all embedded into my podcast or connected. All right, my group is all connected. Everything that I'm explaining to you guys is gonna be in my podcast, and also it's gonna be in my private credit secret whole group too. All right, just to explain myself. All right, so let's continue to the introduction, to the final introduction. You see, financial freedom. Everybody in life would like to live debt free. Financial freedom life. You know, uh, it's very hard. To tell you the truth, it's very hard to do it, but it's very easy to control it. You know, it's easy to control it more than to do it. In other words, what I'm trying to say, to be financially free, you have to have a good organization that's giving you constant income there, day by day while you're sleeping. That's financial freedom. Income coming in every day, every night, every morning, every single second, hour, and so on and so on and so on. That's financial freedom. But financial stability, you know, you could control your debts. That definitely you can do. I can show you how. You wanna know how? You got my number, which is, let me tell you again, text the number 7-1855-964-4133. Text it to that number, the number 7, for you can join my group, my private group, right? And you're gonna learn what I'm trying to explain to you. Okay, so let's continue. Here's a quote I go by every day of my life, every day from the day I wake up, from the day I go to bed. I always read it because it motivates me to do better for myself and to do better on me helping others, you know, with their financial situations also. So financial freedom is a definite purpose in everyone's life. It's something that you must create for yourself, but not by yourself. No one else can select or make your decision for you. Therefore, your definite purpose will not create itself. A desire to commit to something in the factor that will determine your definite decisions. Once you make a decision, God and the entire universe conspires to make it happen for you. Think of a definite purpose of what you want to do different in your life right now, right now. That's a question, guys. Think of a definite purpose of what, of different thing that you want to do in your life right now. Something different that you want to do in your life right now besides what you're doing right now. Besides waiting for the time to do it later. And don't have fear. Find yourself. Find your true why. You know, your true why you want to do it now. If you believe you can do it, no matter what obstacles you are going through now, find your passion, something you are good at. Make it simple and believable. You can make money and have fun by doing it. That's a purpose, guys. And I have fun all the time helping people. You know, that's my job. 24/7, helping them. Helping them get out of bed, helping them with their credit, and so on and so on. So, leave me a comment. What can you do different starting today? You know, different from the experiences that you have had in the years that you've been working. You know, what experiences have you learned on all the years that you have been working from the day that you was young to now, to the present? What experiences have you learned, so far that can help you create a business, you know, or a side hustle that you know that you can do because you already trained for it? You know, come on, think about it. Retail, that's one of them. I worked for retail for about 10, 25 years. I learned a lot in retail. I learned how to help people, help customers. I learned how to package things. I learned the system, what's inventory, how to, coach others, employees, and new associates, and things like that. I learned, you know, how the business works. So if you learn how the business works, can you create your own? You know, just think about it. If you know how the business works, can you create something similar to what you're doing, but not on your job, on your own? You know, something similar to what you do from your job. You can create something on your own to do, and boy, there's many. And if you don't have none, again, text the number 7 to the number that you see on the screen, and I show you a lot of ways how to do it. A lot of ways. It's a lot of ways how to do it. If you're in retail, I can show you. If you're a doctor, I can show you. If you any profession, I can show you how to find your niche. Your niche without avoiding, you know, the niche that you already know how to do, but somebody else is paying you to do it. You know what I mean? The niche that you can do yourself, and then other people pay you extra income on your pocket besides your job. You know, that's a plan B. You know, so this is financial freedom, guys. Financial freedom is something that's passive income, what I just spoke to you about. Planning, passive investment, wealth, real estate, advisor, deposits, financial education, very important because this one right here is very important because it's going to show you all these things here in passive income. But this one right here is going to show you all this. So it's going to go financial education. It's going to show you deposits, advisor, real estate, wealth, passive investment, planning, and passive income, and much more things that's going to lead you to that freedom, guys. Read this to get this, guys. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Right now, I'm going to show you a video before I start the introduction. So sit back and relax.
Ever wonder why most people borrow money the way they do? They use loans and credit cards without giving it much thought. Want it now but don't have all the money for it? Hey, no problem. I'll just put it on this little piece of plastic and it's mine. Buy now, pay later has become a way of life for the normal American. Right now, the average total household credit card debt is over $15,000. And the average student loan debt is about $30,000. That's a lot of money to pay back. And that doesn't even count the interest. Later in this class, you're going to
Seeing the video, so let me share my screen here. You can see the video of what I'm talking about. sorry for that little tech issue that I have had. And now I can show you the video.
Ever wonder why most people borrow money the way they do? They use loans and credit cards without giving us thought. Want it now but don't have all the money for it? Hey, no problem. I'll just put it on this little piece of plastic and it's mine. Buy now, pay later has become a way of life for the normal American. Right now, people wonder why most people borrow money the way they do. They use loans and credit cards without giving it much thought. Want it now but don't have all the money for it? Hey, no problem. I'll just put it on this little piece of plastic and it's mine. Buy now, pay later has become a way of life for the normal American. Right now, the average total household credit card debt is over $15,000, and the average student debt is about $30,000. That's a lot of money to pay back, and that doesn't even count the interest. Later in this class, you're going to learn why credit cards and car loans are such a terrible idea. But first, we need to ask a question. How did we get here? Let's take a quick look at the evolution of the credit industry in America. Before 1917, buying things on credit was extremely rare. That's because there were laws. Before 1917, buying things on credit was extremely rare. That's because there were laws.
So there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it's very informative video. It was very informative to me when I first saw it, and it helped me think about basically how the banking system works and how money really works. And now I want to continue with you guys with the introduction. So basically, the introduction. The second introduction of my book, this is the introduction of my book. There are many misconceptions about credit scores. out there. There are customers who believe that they don't have a credit score, and many customers who think that their credit scores just don't really matter. These sorts of misconceptions can hurt your chances at some jobs, at good interest rates, and even your chances of getting some apartments, good apartments. The truth, the truth is, if you have a bank account and bills, then you have a credit score. Again, if you have a bank account and bills, you have a credit score. So you don't necessarily need a credit card to have a credit score, to be in the FICO score system, basically. You don't need a credit card. So basically, if you have a bank account and if you have bills, like a light bill, a cable bill, a cell phone bill, a health care bill, hospital bill, any bill, a student loan, things like that, then you have, a credit score already, automatically a credit score. Okay, and most of the time it's probably about 500 to 550, the most, 545, the highest 560, without a credit card. Okay, to keep you thinking there. So the truth is, if you have a bank account and bills, then you have a credit score, and your credit score matters more than you might think. Your credit score matters more than you might think, especially now that we are going through right now. This is not in my book, but I'm going to explain myself what we're going through now. I don't know, when COVID first started, you couldn't go outside. So how you gonna eat? How are you gonna buy groceries if you couldn't go outside? You know what I mean? When it first started, how? Well, those who had a credit card, well, they could order everything online. But what about those that didn't have no debit card or credit card or bank account? So were they gonna starve? Think about it. Leave me a comment. Very important. Leave me a comment, on the section where you see, where you can respond to me. My YouTube, my Twitter, my Facebook page. Leave me a comment there, okay? Also on my Fluvid, or in my private group also page too. You can leave me comments. It's very important, So that's why I'm gonna go back again. If you have cash, you could have $1,000 in your house, cash, but you couldn't go outside to buy nothing because everything was closed, right? So what was used? Plastic, guys, plastic. Credit, guys, credit cards were used. A lot. Millions of dollars were spent during the COVID with your credit cards. Now with cash. So what I'm trying to tell you is your credit is very important. It should be very important because if you're in a crisis again, you can use your credit, to survive until things get better, until the crisis get better, don't you think? And keep more of that money for emergency funds. You know what I mean? That's what I did. I had emergency fund money saved up, and I had a specific credit card for emergency purposes only. So I had two things. I had cash and I had also a specific credit card for emergency funds only. A $2,000 credit card for emergency funds only, and also cash. Only for emergency, not to just spend, do whatever with it, you know. So I was prepared, guys, and millions of people were not prepared. You know? So what I'm trying to say, you know, credit now is more important than cash, more than ever, more than ever. All right, credit now is more important than cash, more than ever, and that's why I have to say for today. And I will continue with the next video of my introduction. The truth is core.
Hey guys, don't forget to go to the link to register to my Simple Credit Boost 720 Focus Group. Go to that link and you can sign up there. So if your credit score is 650 and under, register right now before these 50 spots are filled up. Those who go to that site, there's going to be a video that's going to explain to you everything of what my group is all about. But right now, this is the section where my podcast is, which is Get Out of That Podcast Night, episode number 1. Now we're going to the last replay video of my book introduction, the final video of the first episode of my podcast. For those who are watching, please click like on Facebook, thumbs up, share, comment. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know if it was informative. And stay tuned for episode number 2 on Monday, 8 p.m. Every Monday nights, stay tuned for the Get Out of That podcast night. Every Monday nights, 8 p.m. Now let's go to the final introduction of my book. Which is part number 6. Número 6. Para mi gente latina, si quieren reparar su crédito, tengo servicio en español ahora. Tengo las clases en español también. Las clases financieras, las clases de reparar crédito. Si necesitas tu crédito reparado, tengo precios buenos también. Lo que tienen que hacer es ir a ese website que están viendo ahora mismo. Ok. So, part 6. Final introduction of my book.
Welcome guys, welcome to ICR Financial Fitness and my credit boost experience Q&A podcast. Basically, I'm still into the introduction of my book. It's a long introduction because it's basically about what I went through, you know, and also how I got out of my debts, how I fixed my credit, you know, and also the introduction of how I created my business too. And now is in the introduction of what my book is gonna be about. All right, guys. So before I turn into the section where I left off, which is called the truth, I want you guys to let you know that every Monday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., I'm gonna be starting my Credit Boost Experience Q&A podcast. You know, where all where I'm gonna be handling all your credit boost questions here on the podcast. Online. So anybody that wants to register, and join us, and join me on my podcast. It's gonna start on. Let me put this bigger for you can see on the screen. Uh, you can register right now. All right. And to register, all you have to do is just text the number 7 to 1-855-964-4133 on your cell phone. You just put this number 1-855-964-4133. You're gonna put it as you texting me, and you're gonna put only the number 7. You're gonna type only the number 7. You're gonna text the number 7 to the number only. That's the only way it's gonna function to you guys. Okay. Then you're gonna get a link, a picture and a link. If you don't get the picture, still fine. If you get the link, it's still fine also. You're gonna click that link, and it's gonna go directly into my Credit Boost Experience Q&A podcast section where you can register for my podcast, my every Monday podcast, which is gonna be 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. starting June 6th or 8th, which is Monday. So Monday, the first week of Monday of June, that's when my podcast is gonna be. I want you guys to register now, not later, because this podcast is gonna be very, very informative. In this podcast, I'm gonna be discussing every single detail of how I fixed my credit and got out of debt through my book that I wrote. So basically, I'm gonna be reading my book, which is basically a guide. My book is basically a guide for you guys to learn how to get out of debt and also fix, repair, and rebuild your credit. That's what the guide it's gonna cover. That's what my podcast is gonna cover. For 2 hours, I'm gonna be explaining to you, different ways, basic ways to repair your credit and things like that. Basically, it's mostly focused on boosting credit experiences that I did, that I've learned, you know, throughout the months and years that I have been doing this and helping others, fix, repair, and rebuild the credit. So I help myself first, and then I help others too. So again, if you want to join my podcast, my Credit Boost Experience Q&A podcast, all you have to do is call the number that you see on the screen, 855-964-4133. Not call, my bad, not call, text. That number is basically a text number where you get a link to go directly into my private group and also my private podcast, which is combined. My podcast is combined with my group, guys. So everything that I do live on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube, it goes directly into my live group section. So anybody that's there, they can see me also live and also on my website too. So that's what I just have to say. And now let's continue to the final introduction of my book, which is called the last section, the truth. The truth. So, so there you have it, guys. So now let's continue. It's called the truth. The truth is, if you have a bank account and bills, then you have a credit score. I repeated myself, but that's okay. I need to know this. And your credit score matters, guys, more than you might think. Your credit score may be called many things, including credit risk rating, a FICO score, a credit rating, a FICO rating, or credit risk score. All these terms refer to the same thing, three-digit number that lets lenders get an idea of how likely you are to repay your bills. You know, every time you apply for a credit, apply for a job that requires you to handle money, or even apply for some more exclusive types of apartment living, your credit score is checked. And that's the truth, guys. So why a credit card is not important? I think it is. In fact, your credit score can be checked by anyone with a legitimate business need to do so. If your credit score is based on your past financial responsibilities and past payments and credit, and then provides potential lenders with a quick snapshot of your current financial state and past repayment habits. In other words, your credit score lets lenders know quickly how much of a credit risk you are. Based on this credit score, lenders decide whether to trust you financially and give you better rates when you apply for a loan. Apartment managers can use your credit score to decide whether you can be trusted to pay your rent on time. Employers can use your credit score to decide whether you can trust in high responsibility job that requires you to handle money. The problem with credit scores is that there's quite a bit of misinformation circulated about, especially to some less than conspicuous companies who claim they can help you with your credit report and credit score for a cost of course. A cost of a course. Hey guys, there are a lot of companies out there that tell you something, and next thing you know, they make it worse. From experience, take my experience because I have been there, I have done that. That's why I did it myself. I learned how to do it myself. You know, I pay myself. How I pay myself? I pay myself to increase my credit faster, you know, and better and earlier than these other companies help you to do it, you know. So I paid myself. All right. From advertisements and suspect claims, customers sometimes come away with the idea that in order to boost their credit score, they have to pay money to a company or leave credit repair in the hands of so-called experts. In reality, you can do it yourself, but if you work in a job that you don't have time to do it, then I'm here for you guys. I do charge a fee, but I don't go all out and charge thousands of dollars just to repay your credit because I know you can take some of that money to pay some of those debts, you know. But I do charge for my services, but not as much as other credit repair companies. Just to make it clear with you guys, all right, guys. So if anybody that wants my services, my credit repair services, credit fix services, or credit building services, I do charge for them, but not as much as other companies do. You know, here in Connecticut, Waterbury, Connecticut, to be exact, right? So the best bet to get in contact with me is to text the number 7 to the number that you see on the screen. The number that you see, the 855 number that you see on the screen. Text the number 7, join my group, and then you can learn, you know, By joining my group, then you're gonna learn how much I charge and what services I do, you know, and how I help my clients repair, fix, and rebuild the credit. Right? So let's continue. Nothing could be further from the truth. It is perfectly possible to pay down debts and boost your credit on your own with no expensive help whatsoever. If you have time. Now, if you don't have time, I'm here for you guys. I can show you how. I just need for you guys to be disciplined. I know you don't have time, but if you're paying for something, you know, something I want something you want something new in return, something better in return. You have to be disciplined, you know, on the services that I'm gonna offer to you. In other words, you have to listen to what I have to say and follow step by step on the things that you have to do to get out of debt and also fix, repair, and rebuild your credit. You have to be disciplined, guys. That's all I ask. Because if you're paying for something and you're not disciplined, why pay? Why pay me to fix your credit, repair your credit, rebuild your credit, or get you out of debt if you're not disciplined? So basically, you're throwing your money away. All right. So you have to be disciplined. At least meet once a week, one on one. If I could explain to you where I'm at with your financial situation and with your credit situation. That's all I ask for my clients. I need once a week. I know they're busy on their jobs, but 1 hour of the week they can, get in contact with me and find out how their financial situation is and how their credit situation is improving. That's all I ask to be disciplined. Okay. In fact, the following 101 tips can get you well on your way to boosting your credit score and saving you money. So not only boosting your credit score, save you money. In other words, like I said earlier, keep more of your money. Very important. Before the end of this book, you will be able to, number one, define a credit score, a credit report, and other key financial terms. Develop a personal credit repair plan that addresses your unique financial situation. Find the resources and people who can help you repair your credit score, which is me. So you're gonna cut down on the resources, and the resources are gonna go to me. I'm the one that can help you. I've been doing this for years. I've been helping people for years, and I'm the one that can help you repair your credit, fix your credit, rebuild your credit. There's 3 different ways, guys. Repair your credit effectively using the very techniques used by credit repair experts, and much more. Plus, unlike many other books on the subject, this ebook will show you how to deal with your everyday life while repaying your credit. Your credit repair does not happen in a vacuum, guys. It doesn't happen quick. So basically, that was my introduction of my book. Sorry it was so long, but it has to be very informative, guys. It's very informative. So if you have any questions for me, I'm gonna be here for a little while. I'm gonna be putting a timer here, a 24-second timer. Any questions that you may have, and then after that, I'm done with the introduction of this Credit Boost Experience Q&A podcast. Now, when I come back, the next section is gonna be on the first basics, on the basics of repairing your credit. The basics, what you need to start the process of repairing your credit. You're gonna see a video, and you're gonna see me talking and things like that. So that's all I have to say, guys. So if you have any questions, let's get started.
So there you have it, guys. You could put your questions out on the section, on the chat section, private chat section, on my Restream page or on Facebook. You could put your questions on the comment sections. In YouTube, the same. Jenny, how long does it take to repay your credit? Well, this answers for Jenny. So basically, Jenny is it takes like about a year, depending.
One more question left.
Depending how bad is your credit, you know. Depending how bad is your credit, so it could take a year. This is personal, so I'm just gonna type it to you. So there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed my first episode of my podcast, Get Out of Debt Podcast Night. And like I said earlier, the next episode is gonna be about the basics of starting to repay your credit. So stay tuned. That's episode number 2, the basics of starting to repay your credit. Okay. On the second episode of this podcast, I'm gonna be explaining to you about the basics of starting to repay your credit. I'm gonna be explaining to you guys, and it's also gonna be a video on the next podcast. Very informative video that you guys need to know about. Well, there you have it, guys. That's my first episode of my podcast. Let me know what you thought about it. If you have any questions, comments, any credit repair questions, any financial questions, or financial issues you may have, don't forget, go to beacons.ai, Simple Credit Boost 720 Focus group, where you could join my private group. Again, looking for 50 people. 50 people for the month of April to start the process to repay their credit for free. But in order to qualify, your credit score has to be 650 and under. For more explanation, you have to go to the website that you see on the screen, and I'm gonna explain to you in detail, full detail, on how you could join the group and what benefits do you have for joining the group. Okay? And how you could have the opportunity to repay your credit for free for the whole entire year. This is Carlos Anaya signing out from the Get Out of Debt podcast night. You have an awesome day. See you on episode number 2 next week on Monday, 8 p.m. Don't miss it, guys. The website is on the screen where you can register. Beacons AI. You can go to the section where it says register to podcast. Go directly there and you can register there. All right. You have a great day. Bye.